a football day here at Charlton Athletic, and it's game day for Zimbabwe and India. Come on with me. Come with second day of the Unity Cup, ladies. Who do you think is gonna win, Zimbabwe or India?
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe or India?
Zimbabwe.
And the finals, Jamaica and Nigeria.
Jamaica!
Okay, okay. Why Jamaica? Why Jamaica?
We're the best. We're the best, man.
Why Jamaica? Why
We're the
Jamaica?
best.
Why are you all shouting Jamaica, DJ?
Because I'm Jamaican and we're the best country in the world.
Okay.
So we're going to be the best team tonight.
It's just gonna be happening in the next 3 hours, and we know the winner and you know the best. Come on, Jamaica!
No, we don't need a song because the video that's the one who first done.
Right then, let's take a look at the two starting 11s for the two teams this afternoon, starting with India. In goal, number 1, Gurpreet Sandhu. Number 2, Rahul Baike. Number 5, Sandesh Jingu. Number 6, Akash Mishra. Number 7, Lalian Chante. Number 9, Vikram Singh. Number 11, Rahi Ali. Number 14, Farouk Chowdhury. Number 15, McCartan Nixon. Number 19.
Inside. Hola.
I'll tell your girlfriend.
After the match, Zimbabwe won, India 0. How do you feel about the match, Shane?
I'm pleased. It was a great game. It's been a good tournament, and we just thank God. It's been a great experience.
And you played your first 90 minutes for Zimbabwe against Nigeria. How did that come to you?
It was good. It was nice. Obviously, like you said, I've not played 90 before for Zim, so it was nice to start a game to finish a game with our fans here as well. And it was a good competitive game that I thought we did well in. So it was good. I enjoyed it.
You have registered your first win with the Warriors. What does this mean to you, and what does it mean to the team at large?
I think we were all disappointed after the first game. Given the performance we put in, we thought that we should have done more to get something from the game. So we wanted to come out today and to put things right. So to get the win is very pleasing. Plus a good performance. We're happy.
Okay.
Happy with the result. It's always a good feeling to get a result, especially after a disappointing result against Nigeria. But nevertheless, I think for me, what was important was the performance. We managed to get a clean sheet, which is good. I thought Mali was very stable. between the sticks, though not really tested, because we played against a team that was playing differently to probably what we are used to. Long throw-ins, crossing balls in the box. So he had to be a little bit brave, to deal with such situations. I think defensively we managed to deal with that. But we can always improve, especially in the final third, because we made some technical areas. Because I think with a little bit of quality in those areas, we could have scored more than maybe probably 2 more goals. But nevertheless, I think it's good, to come all the way and live at least with something. So good motivation for the boys.
It looks like you are believing in more youngsters. We saw Cape in there, we saw Shane, and today we saw Mali. What does it mean to you, merging the old dogs with the new players?
Yeah, well, for me, I come from that environment in terms of integrating young players and senior players. If you look at Sean, he's been in around. Sean Fusire has been around, but hasn't really had a good run. So he's short. He's shown now that he is a good player. He's a quality player going forward for the Warriors. He can play, multiple positions. So you need players like that. He can play as a central midfielder. He can play as a winger. You can use him as a right back. So you saw when he came in, the quality that he possesses. We say, it was easy for us to find inroads, behind the India defense. So I'm quite happy with him. Monga as well. A little bit difficult for him, in terms of strength. Uh, but those are the things that you need to work on, because at the international stage you have to have a look at that and see what kind of what is it that you require to possess in such matches. Shane is strong, physically good on the ball, technically, and he also can defend, and also very good on set plays. So those are the attributes that you're looking at, going forward.
And we saw the captain sitting on the bench for the first time, probably the first time ever, and he was substituted against Nigeria. What was the tactic again going ahead of this Indian match?
Look, I think I had a word with him. He understood as well that, look, uh, we know what Marvelous can do. He's the captain, he's still the captain of the team. I think he's still the same as Knowledge Msona. I don't think you need to bring them to come and play, these matches. Those are players that when we start the qualifiers, you bring them. So this is a platform for other young players that you can use without any pressure, because sometimes them being around can also, put more pressure on the new players. But I think he knows, he understands that he still has my full support.
Congratulations, Coach Kaitano. What does this win mean to you as the coach, as the interim coach, as the head of the national team?
Look, any win is always important. So I'm quite happy that first win, especially after that disappointing result against Nigeria.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
All the best in your next assignment. Thank you very much.
Exactly what we expected. They will play on set plays, long throw-ins, corner kicks, crosses. And I thought we prepared well for that. We dealt with that, that threat very well, and as well as stopping their counter attacks. That was us in our defense. So quite pleased, quite happy with the clean sheet. But to the game overall, I thought we could have done better, especially uh, in terms of how we kept the ball in dangerous areas. That we made a lot of technical mistakes. That with a little bit of quality in those areas, we could have scored more goals, because we made a lot of inroads behind their defense, but we didn't really have that cutting edge. But nevertheless, we're just quite happy with the way we defended. But there's still also a little bit of work for us, going forward.
All right, we lost the game to Nigeria, and this is a victory. what is the mood in camp now, having in mind that you have tough AFCON qualifiers in future?
Yeah, obviously, winning a game is always good, for the morale in the team. But I think we shouldn't think too much about the results, because the most important thing for us was to come here and prepare and give opportunities uh, to some of our players, and create a huge pool, a bigger pool in terms of profiling our players. So that's our objective going forward, because when we start the qualifiers, we might not have enough time for us to bring in new players. So this was a perfect platform for us to do that.
Right, Coach, 2 games that you have played. So let's look at the first game compared to with the second game. You made 7 changes for your side that started today. Let's look at the positives and how also what you improved today as you got your first victory in the cup tournament.
Well, first of all, I think defensively, we, like I mentioned earlier, that we were better. We were a little bit more compact. We managed to deal with the threat. Whereas against Nigeria, I think we were a little bit sluggish. We were always second on the ball. And also we conceded goals that we could have defended. So for me, that was one area that we could have, done better. But I think in terms of also scoring goals against Nigeria, we had, chances that, if we had taken them, maybe probably the result could have been different. Because I think Nigeria created, few chances, but they took them. That was a difference. So even to us, today, there was one header from the opponent, I think, in the dying minutes, that could have gone in, and all of a sudden the game, changes. But we had more chances. We had, more opportunities for us to put the game away, earlier on, and we didn't do that. So we need to try and, work on that.
So the player plays Osora from Olasport in Nigeria. First time in the Unity Cup, and you are going home with a bronze medal. How is this going to impact your preparation for AFCON 2027 qualifiers?
I think all I can say is that it's a positive, a good win as a team. So I think we just have to continue from here and make sure that we move forward, continue working hard for the country. When the games are coming, we make sure that we are.
And Vince, you've had a short time with how excited are you to come back to the
I think it's always an honor to represent my country. I always try to do my best for the nation. So all I can say is that whenever I get a chance, I just want to do my best, make sure I add value to the team. And yeah, it's a team sport, so as long as I'm contributing to the team, that's the most important.
Prince, well done on a good game today, and well done for winning first place. You mentioned that you're a man of faith. How has your faith kind of helped you in big game moments such as today?
All I can say is that in football, you just have to believe. As long as you believe that you can, anything, you can do it. So, like, all I can say is that it's not all about me. As long as we're a team who believe that we can do it.
Inspector Sijin Majuri from Zimbabwe South. My question is for the coach, Caetano Tembo. The team that was fielded by India is slightly different from the game that played against Jamaica. This was a stronger team. So, in terms of preparing for this game as a coach, how much pressure did you have? Because a lot of Zimbabweans had been disappointed with the Nigerian game, and how did you manage to ensure Zimbabwe get a win?
Well, I think in football there is always pressure in terms of winning games. But for me, from my background, it's always about laying the foundation. Preparation is very key, because we can come here and win a game, but not really prepared. We could have brought in probably some of our strongest players, and maybe against Nigeria it could have been a very different game. But what's important is for us to come and see the other players that we feel that they should have a look in, in the team and prepare them for the real competition. So we thank the organizers for affording us that opportunity, because we played against stronger opponents that have really given us a good test. And for me, that's important, because you need to be prepared going forward, because in our group we've got teams like Sierra Leone, Equatorial Guinea, as well as DRC. So there's no more any smaller team in Africa. So we need to be ready and play under different conditions. To see, we thought maybe probably it could be a little bit chilly here, but the weather is different, and the sun here is different from the one which we are used to in Africa. So it's good for the players to come and adapt and play in different conditions.
One final question.
Caetano, what does this win mean for your career?
Well, it's always a good feeling. Winning matches gives a good feeling as well, in terms of building confidence in on an individual, and I think that's what is done to me as well as to the rest of the players, the group, and that will give us also more belief in terms of us going forward, in our careers.
Family. So it's just like that, nothing specific. It's just the way it is. Just like breathing, that way it is with me, the same. The other part.
The reason I asked was because at the end of, was it yesterday or the day before matches, you did a special ritual on the pitch, and I just wanted to ask you if you could explain what ritual that you did.
So when you enter the pitch, so this one is because when you enter the pitch, you want to take the blessings of the ground, so that this one is a little bit of fear also, because you want to pay your tribute to the pitch, that you may not have a bad slip which can cause you some injury or something. It's just like, yeah, it's one of them. You pay your tribute to the ground. You're coming there and you're playing. And it's more of that.
And I saw you encouraging a lot of your young players with like a tap on the shoulder, a little like is that do they enjoy that, or how has it been in terms of like the relationship with them?
It's just part of me as a human being. It's my character. It's not something I put an extra emphasis on. It just comes naturally, and we're all playing to get one goal, which is to win the game. And in that, sometimes the emotions make you do certain things, but you're not really thinking of it. It comes naturally, and sometimes they do it the same for me. For example, Ricky is 2021, and at one point he was encouraging me. He was like, "Baji, keep going, keep going." It's not just the seniors doing this; the juniors doing to us also. It's more than senior junior. I don't like that word. It's a collective team where we are working together as a whole unit to bring glory to this country, and whatever it takes, we will do.
Hi, Masura from Sports Nigeria, one for the coach and one for the player. So the player, what has the experience been playing at the Unity Cup, and how is it going to impact the India Premier League? And for the coach, rumor has it that India defeated Nigeria in the past, 1991. Would you have preferred to play Nigeria at the Unity Cup 2023?
No, it's been a good experience playing in this tournament. Playing for Jamaica, which is a higher ranked team, and Jamaica. Sometimes, for me, in general, rankings they don't make that much of sense to me. Both are good. All four teams are good teams. India's a good team. Nigeria's a good team. We're all in this tournament, and I think we gave. I know when you lose the game, it's whatever you say doesn't make sense, because people who wanna put you down, they will anyway put you down. So defeat is not the right time to give those statements. But me being part of that dressing room, confidence, of course, we lost, but that I could feel the energy. The boys had that grit in their teeth. That. So that's one positive I'll take from here. And it's been a good experience playing here. Good ground. Everyone's been really nice to us. We continue to build on it. And yeah, like I said, when you lose, no matter what I say, people will turn it around and make it sound bad. So I'd rather keep my words short. Future will tell how this much has helped us.
Yes, as what he said, absolutely correct. And one thing I want to say about Sandesh, yes, every time if I make selection for a team, he's always available. Because looking to this, I see his performance. I just thought that maybe this time will not take him. But if I see his attitude, as you said, as what you said, it is absolutely correct. And India need this type of players like Sandesh, always hungry, and he is always ready for the country. Because looking to this, before coming here, we have selected some player. They have not come here. They didn't think anything. They went for 1 minute back because the season was over. Was looking to Sandesh, Gurpreet, Rahul, many players, Changte. Their attitude is good. India need like this. If one player not giving 100% will be in problem. And talking about the performance about opposite team Zimbabwe, they are very. I think they are the best team. If you see how they played with Nigeria, they played very beautiful. They have good quality plays. Only result was not in this. Unfortunately, we didn't play with Nigeria. That's part of the tournament. And I just want to say thank you to the everything we got here, and there is no complaint about anything.
Right, coach. Let's look at the two games that you've played, conceding 3 goals and not scoring any. Let's draw the comparisons of the two matches and how they've helped your team and also what you need to work on for future games.
Yes, as you said, we need scoring. We need players who can score, and because we'll get only 1, 2 chances, we need player who we can say clinical, and we'll work on it because we are trying to give new player chances. And second thing, as a team, we need that everybody must have that confidence. That's why we are going to play with Tajikistan. We need to play more matches. If you compare it between first game and this game, attitude was good from start. They have that belief. So
yeah, let's talk about Zimbabwe, how they played today, and what they got better for you today. Was it just a goal, or
yes, if
maybe
I
more
see
than
the
that?
goal as a coach, it was soft for me. It is because before that we got one, but it's all right. It happens sometime. But talking about this everybody, they have good coach and player also. They are very good. There is no complaint. We enjoyed playing with them. Mm. Mm. Mhm. Mm. नहीं कोई बात नहीं। नहीं, जैसे आपने बताया, जैसे आज हम लोग ने स्टार्ट किया सेकेंड हाफ भी, लास्ट गेम में भी ऐसे स्टार्ट किया सेम। तो मुझे लगता है ठीक है, ज़्यादा मैचेस खेलेंगे उतना बिलीव होगा और प्लेयर को कॉन्फिडेंस देना है। ऐसा नहीं है पीछे से क्रिटिसाइज करना, दिस नो नो, ऐसा नहीं है। बिकॉज वी नीड टू मोटिवेट देम एंड गिव देम मोर चांसेस। अभी ये स्टार्ट अच्छा है, मतलब वी प्लेड हियर इन इंग्लैंड अच्छा है, वॉज अ गुड, वी प्लेड विद गुड टीम। एंड जैसे मैंने बताया जिम्बाब्वे अच्छा है, बेटर है, मुझे लगता है कि दोनों टीम से अच्छा है। और फिर नेक्स्ट गेम हम लोग जहाँ भी खेल रहा है अभी तजिकिस्तान, वो भी अच्छा है, तो अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस है। हम्म 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 हम्म। ठीक है, इसमें अभी इसमें ध्यान नहीं देना है हम लोग, बिल्कुल ध्यान नहीं देना है। वो मस्ट थिंक जो हम लोग को काम है वो करना है बस।
My name is Princess Shikid Majid from East of the South. I'd like lot of people were underrating India, and we saw that you are a powerful team. So from the performance today and during this cup, what are some of the things that you have learned, and what will you use to implement in your next international game?
Yes, believe. We must have that belief that we can do better. This is belief everyone if you have, and they got confidence, they can play more.
One final question. How disappointed are you in Cotton both matches chances?
Uh-huh.
2-3 chances in both matches. I saw your reaction, Gurpreet's reaction after and especially McCarthan's, which didn't go in. How disappointing is that for you? Realizing is that you guys are fighting at the back, trying to avoid conceding goals, but up front, at this level, against these opponents, if you've got 1 or 2 chances.
नहीं, एक ही चीज है कि you will get with good teams 1 or 2 chances. You have to be clinical, and preparation should be good. McCartney, okay, he tried. I think Edwin थोड़ा सा और concentration अच्छा होता था, believe तो was a goal, hero हो सकता था.
One quick one here.
Sir, this is not a question, just I want you to give one message to all the Indian football team fans across the world. Just one message.
Just एक ही है कि you keep supporting us, and especially players, they need our support. So if you support them, they 100%, because if I see the attitude of the players, very good, 100% commitment अच्छा है, सब कुछ है. तो हम लोग को support चाहिए 100%.